This project demonstrates how 3D transformations are used to create an interactive 3D version of the Spotify logo using 3JS. It shows how an object can rotate, scale, translate, and reflect. Let's start at the foundation of our house. This sets up the page for modern browsers. It tells the browser that this is a modern HTML5 page. Next, the head section. The head is the planning room. It is the invisible setup before the page shows. The next step that we need to show is the style block. It demonstrates the dark background and button hover. CSS paints and decorates our house since it controls colors, layouts, and effects. And next, we need to have an interactive controls. So these are the body and buttons. We need to highlight body and buttons in HTML. As you can see here, there are container for buttons, and it is styled by CSS. We have here buttons with ID. Example, rotate btn. These are unique names for JavaScript to find and control. Clicking triggers 3D actions. And then next, the 3D toolbox. It shows the script tag. We need to grab the library from the internet or the CDN, since it handles 3D math, shapes, and rendering. Let us now focus on the 3D transformation. The first step that we need to do is to set up the scene, camera, and renderer. The scene is where all 3D objects are placed. The camera defines the viewer's perspective, and the renderer displays everything on the screen. Next step, we need to add lights for realism. Lighting is essential for making 3D objects appear real. This project uses 4 types of lights. Number 1, the ambient light for general brightness. Number 2, directional light for shadows. Number 3, rim light for a subtle glow. And lastly, a green point light for Spotify's signature color. And then next, we need to create the Spotify base. The main circular base of the logo is made using cylinder geometry. It is rotated flat and given a metallic green material to match Spotify's branding. Next, adding the 3 curved arcs. The 3 curved black arcs are created using arc curve and tube geometry. Each arc represents a sound wave and is slightly embedded into the base. And now, we are grouping the logo parts. The base and arcs are grouped together into a single object called logo. This makes it easier to apply transformations to the entire design at once. And then next, we will now add the transformation buttons. We have the 4 buttons. Number 1, we have the rotate. Number 2, scale. Number 3, translate. And lastly, reflect. We will now add this to control the logo. Each button triggers a specific transformation by changing Boolean variables in the script. And now, I will show you the transformation of rotation. Rotation turns the object around a specific axis. In this code, the logo rotates around the y-axis. This makes it spin continuously in place. Next, scaling transformation. Scaling changes the size of an object. A sine function controls the scaling, causing the logo to gently grow and shrink, like it's pulsing. Translation transformation. Translation moves the logo's position in space. Here, the x position changes smoothly using a sine function, creating a side-to-side floating motion. Next, reflection transformation. Reflection flips the object along an axis, like looking at it in a mirror. Multiplying the y scale by -1 inverts the logo vertically. And now for the animation loop. All transformations are updated inside the animation loop. This loop continuously renders the scene, making every motion appear smooth and real-time. Essentially, the project demonstrated how interactive 3D transformations are deeply rooted in mathematical principles, showing how ODE's guide continuous motion and linear algebra shapes each transformation, ultimately proving that abstract mathematics is the foundation of effective 3D graphics and animation.